Hi, this is Sasha from the autismhelper.com, and this is a product preview of my All About the Living Room Life Skills unit. So this unit is great to really target functional academics. In the other videos, I talk a lot about this, and I'm going to keep talking about it because it's that important. So with a lot of our older learners, we want to start switching to working on more functional tasks. We want to work on skills and concepts that will prepare them to be an adult and be independent. But we also can't, abandon academics either. We still want to target all of those great language art skills that our kids are working on. So you really need activities that are going to be this awesome marriage of those great functional skills, but still targeting academics. And this is really the theme that these resources were created about. So there's a living room unit, bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen. You can buy them separately or as a bundle. The structure of the units is similar on purpose, so our kids can really focus on the content and not learning a new structure of an activity. So after you go through the first unit, you might notice that going through the second unit is a lot quicker because your kids know what to expect, which is really what we want. So there's 3 levels of pre and post tests included, so you can make sure to really show growth and take data on what they knew before the unit versus what they know after. Next, we have an anchor chart with all of the visuals and concepts that we're working on throughout the whole unit. These would be great to post in your room, to blow up onto a poster size would be super cool, to put one in each student's binder. This is something that we can use as a teaching tool and really have them reference to utilize with some of the activities. Next is the life skills word wall. Included are vocabulary word visual cards as well as the definitions, and then there are instructions on how to make an interactive extended word wall, which is super cool and really works on a lot of these great language art skills like parts of speech and category, creating sentences, syllables, etc. So there's blank cards and instructions on how to set that up if you're interested. Next are all of the visual vocabulary words as well as the definitions to work on. So a lot of different types of words included. Next is homework, which is so great because it's going to take care of your homework for when you're working on this unit. There's 2 versions of parent letters and 3 levels of homework with each 2 sets with 5 activities on each. So you can send these home for a week or a month, however long you want the due date to be. And the key is really here is tying in the home life and really working on generalization because you really want the concepts not to be worked on just in the contrived setting, but really at home as well, and it'll be awesome to involve the parents. Next are visuals to label, which you could use in your classroom or send home. Same with the social skills, the social stories. There's 3 different versions that you could send home for the parents to use with their kids, which I think would be great, especially this one, when's that TV time's over. We all struggle with that, right? Next, 3 adapted books. I love these following directions books. There's 1 in each set. So again, your students are going to continue to work on these concepts. And the great part is that you'll get to target these following directions goals in a lot of our kids, but also learning this living room vocabulary. Next, what's on the bookshelf. So following the instructions to put items on the bookshelf and sequence as well. So working on this sequencing skill. And then watching TV. So using the clue on here to find the right type of show to watch on TV. So this book does not look like work at all. It looks like they're talking about TV, which our kids love talking about TV. So this is a great one to really engage your learners and kind of pick the certain TV shows. So I think a lot of kids are going to love this book. Next, we've got 5 different file folders: non-identical sorting, associations, living room matching, a little more advanced matching, sorting by function, and labeling parts of living room items. So these are great ABLES-based tasks to work on to really expand knowledge around this living room concept. There's 5 versions of each worksheet included. So each worksheet you see there are 5 different versions, so you have a lot of content to play with here. 2 types of matching worksheets, tracing worksheets, and then copying the words to kind of work on this basic skills of getting these vocabulary words down. Then matching pictures to words, fill in the blanks, looking at definitions and more inferential skills, answering WH questions with 3 visual options. These are some of my favorite worksheets of all time. I love this worksheet. So great for so many types of kids. And then definition and sentence worksheets. This would be great to use with that word wall. 3 sentences about each picture. So these are great for developing ideas and stories and getting some writing skills down. These are the more advanced worksheets that we're on now. 5 reading comprehension worksheets based on a paragraph related to the living room. 5 true-false, great for working on test-taking skills. Making a list worksheet, so getting those vocabulary sets built up. And then 5 narrative worksheets. So as you can see, there's just a ton of content included. to utilize in a lot of different ways. So the way we all structure our classrooms are different, so that's really why I designed this unit the way I did, so we can be using this in a variety of ways to kind of meet the needs of your kids in your class. So again, this was a product preview of my All About the Living Room unit by